What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, and I'm back at y'all with another one. So, as I told you guys, once again, Blue Blood is right. As I told you guys, what is deemed to be a circus is not actually that. It's being promoted currently right now as an exhibition. It's not that. And that's undefeated superstar who's considered one of the cash cows, one of the faces of the sport of boxing, Gervonta Tank Davis, who has 30 wins, no losses, one draw, 28 wins by way of knockout, at 30 years of age, is going to take on YouTube sensation turned professional boxer Jake Paul, who is 12 wins, one loss, no draws, 7 wins by way of knockout. The problem is, Gervonta Tank Davis is a 5-division champion, a 5-time world champion, 3-division champion, and he's the WBA lightweight 135-pound champion. Jake Paul competes at cruiserweight and at heavyweight, 200 pounds and above. So, with that said, there's a grave difference between the weight classes. And once you become to the level of Jake Paul, yes, he's a novice, but Jake Paul has power. He's a real boxer. He's fought real boxers like Tommy Fury. That's who he lost to, right? He fought Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., who was a world champion. The commissions, the sanction bodies, won't approve of this. And so there is no, right now, state boxing commission that's willing to approve of this to be a real fight. So they landed in November 14th, which is a Friday, in Atlanta, Georgia, at the State Farm Arena, right? On Netflix. Well, MVP CEO Nikisa, as I told people, is being promoted as an exhibition. Hence the reason why Tank said, I guess I'll see y'all. You know, there's no real commitment yet. They got an announcement, there's no real commitment. Well, Nikisa Badarian, he comes out, he does a few interviews, and he lets it be known it's not an exhibition yet, because they are still pursuing the Atlanta Boxing Commission to approve of this fight to reflect on both guys' record and BoxRec. Right now, on BoxRec, they have created their own lane. Shouts out to the boxing plug, LW Boxing, who brought this to my attention. They're creating their own lane, and it's called a hybrid fight. A hybrid fight? And Nikisa is saying they're trying to get it sanctioned to be a real boxing match. And that they're not ruling it out because they have time to make it a real boxing match. Now, the boxing commissions have stated that Jake Paul has to get to 175 pounds in order for this to be considered a legit boxing match. Right? He has to get to 175 pounds. Jake Paul fights at 200 plus. And after this fight, he's looking to compete against Anthony Joshua, Olympic gold medalist, 2-time unified heavyweight world champion, British superstar boxer. So they're trying to get it where he can actually compete against Anthony Joshua. He don't want to lose all that weight to 175 and then come down to 175, then try to gain the weight to go fight Anthony Joshua. But again, if he don't come to 175, there's no boxing commission looking to sanction it. Well, they're trying to create their own league. As you see right here on Tank Davis, this is BoxRec now. Okay? So it says Tank Davis is 0, 0, and 0. Okay? You got Box Pro, Boxing Amateurs, and All Bouts. Now they have a completely different category where it's hybrid. As you see right there. Hybrid. Right? Because they're saying that this is a hybrid match. Hybrid, they're creating lanes for this type of boxing. If you go to Terrence Crawford's box rec, there's no hybrid. You see it says Box Pro, Box Am, Amateurs, All Bouts, and Promoter. Right? Okay. I'm going to show you. If you go to Canelo Alvarez, right? No amateur record. It just says his professional boxing record and promoter, right? If you go to Errol Spence, okay? Box Pro, amateur record, promoter, all bouts, right? If you go to Gervonta Tank Davis, as I'm going to show you, this is bizarre, people. It's bizarre. You go to Gervonta Tank Davis, it has hybrid. Hybrid Pro. And if you click on the Hybrid Pro, he's 0-0-0 because the Jake Paul fight has not taken place yet. So you could go to Tank Davis amateur record, 30 wins, 3 losses, right? 2 knockouts, right? All bouts, right? All bouts to say 60 wins, 3 losses, 1 draw, right? 30 knockouts. Then you go to hybrid, and there's nothing because they are trying to create a category for him to fight Jake Paul and it officially be a real boxing match. And it can reflect against his record and his resume. If you go to Jake Paul's record, Jake box rec, 12 wins, 1 loss, right? Going to show you again. There it is again. Hybrid. Right there. Hybrid. They're creating a category for this to be an official boxing match. See? Jake Paul, 0-0-0. Hey, man, I told y'all before, boxing is a 3-ring circus. And that's all I got for y'all, man. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, or one word, it's your boy Blue signing off. I'm gone. Peace.